Hello, hi, how are you?
Hi, ma'am. My name is Ginny, and
Okay,
I was just browsing because I'm planning to do uh, my master's. Uh, so I
okay,
just trying to explore things online, how I can go about. So I came
okay,
across your Omega Language Academy, and I just
okay,
wanted to check like how are the teachers, how they teach. So that's how I'm in front of you, ma'am.
okay. So, yeah, first of all, welcome to the session. And I would like to tell you that you're at the right place for the demo because, we
Wow.
will definitely help you to in
Hmm.
your quest to go abroad. So, first of all, let me
Yes.
ask you, have you ever, are you working or studying?
Ma'am, I was studying. I finished my engineering now.
Okay, that's really good. I mean, that's fantastic. And which country do you plan to go to?
See that also I don't know, but
Okay,
I'm thinking of Canada. I'm thinking of even New
okay,
Zealand.
okay. No issues. So, Ginny, let me tell you that's the next step. First of all, let me tell you that you have come to a good place for IELTS and you are in safe hands. Let me tell you a bit about myself. My name is Urvashi. As you can see on the screen, my name is well mentioned out there. Urvashi Kulkarni. I'm a Cambridge
Mhm.
certified trainer. I'm an ETS trainer for TOEFL as well. And I have an experience of 10 years. So let me tell you that have you ever got any exposure of any kind to any IELTS content that you have come across? Any listening, any reading, writing, and speaking, or anything like
No, ma'am. No, not no idea at all. Actually.
that? No idea. So it's okay, Ginny. You don't have to worry at all because we will make sure that you get all the best I would say
Mm.
the
Mm.
best knowledge that you could, and you will definitely be able to give the IELTS exam and come out with flying colors. So you don't have to worry for not having any prior knowledge. Okay, so let me move
Oh,
on
great.
quickly to, yes, to today
Yes,
what
ma'am.
we'll be learning. So today
Ma'am.
we'll learn about, is the screen visible to you? First of all, is it visible?
Yes, ma'am. It's visible.
Okay, great. So today we'll be learning about what is the LSRW, what are the sections of LSRW. Next, we'll be learning about what is skimming and scanning, what are the techniques. And today we'll be exploring one section, which is the reading section. We'll be seeing
Mm-hmm.
how to locate some keywords and synonyms. What are synonyms? Any idea? Have you ever heard what is like synonym and all that? Anything
Synonym is like similar words, no?
similar words? Yes. So synonyms
Synonym.
are synonyms. So you're on the you're on the right track. We'll also
Um,
learn about reasoning of answers, and we'll also be learning some parameters of the reading section. So sounds good. Shall we go ahead?
yes, ma'am. Sure, sure. Really sounds good. Thank you.
Okay, fantastic. So first of all, Ginny, since you have not had any prior exposure to the IELTS exam, so I believe as a
Mm.
student, you'll be taking the academic exam, and there are four sections. So first we have the speaking section. Okay, we call it LSRW, that is listening, speaking, writing, and reading and writing. So first we
Oh,
have the
okay.
speaking section. Yes,
Mhm.
if at any point of if at any point of time you want to ask any question, you can stop me right there and you can ask me a question. I will definitely answer. So feel free to ask me. Okay? Done?
Sure, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Sure.
Okay. Fantastic. So first, let me take you on the speaking. So the speaking test consists of 11 to 14 minutes. There are three parts for it. We have the basic introduction, where you'll be giving your personal information. We have the cue card, where you'll be given 1 minute to talk on a particular topic, 2 minutes to deliver on that topic. And the third part will be a general discussion. So it's quite easy. And if in college or school you have done any kind of extempore or any kind of speech, and even if you have not done, so we'll get be training you for the same. Okay.
Yeah, ma'am.
Right. Yes. Writing, we have two parts. Part one, we have, which is the since you are doing the academic writing, we'll be going for report writing, where we have the pie chart, we have the bar chart, we have the line graph, the table, the diagram, map, etc. Now, it's not just like, you take any pie chart or any map and you start writing on it. There is a particular format, there's a particular structure, there's a
Mm-hmm.
particular linking of sentences and so on and so forth. And there is a particular way how IELTS prescribes, and you need to write it in the same manner in 200 words. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, so this is what it is. Okay.
Ma'am.
Writing part 2 is like, we'll be having like common topics, 5 types of essays. Have you ever
Mm.
done essay writing or what? Like,
Yeah. Essays and all. Yeah, have done that, ma'am.
in school, no?
Yes, in school only.
So school, after school, long time. So now you'll
Yeah.
have to write 5 different types of essays, Ginny. So that'll be agree,
Oh.
disagree, disadvantage, advantage, the problem, solution, cause, effect, and discuss. But not to worry, it is not as
Mm.
difficult as it appears to be. It is very easy. The way we will teach you, the tips and tricks we will give you, the format we will provide to you will make it very easy. Okay. And last, we have the listening test, which is
Mm.
30 minutes, where we have
Mm.
recordings, and there are 40 questions and 30 minutes recording. So there will be maps, there'll be paraphrasing, different accents. Okay,
Mm.
basically. You have the UK, US, and Australian accents. So today I'm going to give you an overview of the reading test. So are you prepared for diving into deep diving into this section?
Yes, ma'am. Sure, I'd love to explore. And the way you're teaching, I
Fantastic.
think it's making me even more excited.
Yeah, thank you for the compliment, and I'm sure that you'll find it like super easy. Okay, so
Um,
this is a typical paragraph. Okay, Ginny, in academic you have 3 paragraphs. In general you'll have
Mhm.
more. So the first paragraph will be a short paragraph, the second and third will be a considerably long paragraph, but it's okay,
Mm.
we don't have to do anything out of the blue. We just have to answer very simple questions. Okay, so first,
Mm.
when the paragraph comes to us, the passage comes to us, we may find some keywords like the ones which I'm underlining on the screen. And then we are just going to uh, use 2 techniques. Okay, what are the 2 techniques? They are
Mm.
skimming and scanning. So first of
Skimming.
all, yes, skimming and scanning. When you read through something, when you just read through something like an overview, it is known as skimming through something.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
yeah, I'll give you a very easy example. Do you read the newspaper?
Yes, ma'am.
Which is your favorite section in the newspaper?
My favorite section is the business
Okay,
side. Yeah.
okay, that's really nice. So the other sections that are there, like you have the Bollywood, you have the politics, probably you're not as
Mhm.
interested as in the business section. You just probably just look over it, you take an overview of it, because the main thing that you're looking for, the point of interest for you, is the business section.
Right, ma'am.
So when you come to the business section, you will read very slowly and very carefully, detail by detail, and that is known as scanning,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
right? So
So the
in the
detail is
so
called as
yeah,
scanning.
yes, and the read through the overview, which are going to
Uh,
do for the Bollywood, the politics, and other sections, weather forecast and all, which you can
mm,
look out of
mm.
the window. You don't have to read the newspaper for that. You will do the skimming. So in short,
Okay.
these are, yes, the 2 types, right? Is this clear?
Wow. Very yes, ma'am. Sure.
Okay. So pay attention for any names, numbers, or any proper nouns which we'll use as keywords. So in short, any kind of name, number, or proper noun we'll use as keywords. Okay, step
Mhm.
1, find out any names or numbers. Step 2, highlight them. Step 3,
Okay.
use the scanning technique. Okay, so I told you about skimming and scanning. We are going to use these very simple techniques to just find out some answers. Okay, now let's go to this. Okay, this is a passage. There are some questions out here. Let's try to find out the answers. Okay, so in short, you can see a passage, you can see some questions out here on the right hand side, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes. Okay, now what we are going to do is we are going to match. So first of all, Ginny, should we start
Mm.
answering the questions? No, no. We should first read the question. We
Right.
should,
Right. Yes, ma'am.
right? So they have
Yeah.
asked us to read the question. So let me just read it for you, because today is your first class and it's very important to go by the format. Use
Ma'am.
the information in the text to match the people A to E with the opinions, that is 1 to 7 listed below. So A to E and 1 to 7 we got a match. Okay,
Okay.
now let's see. Write the appropriate letter A to E in boxes 1 to 7, okay, on your answer sheet. And some people match more than one opinion. So we need to pay attention to each and every detail or instruction which is given. So what we're going to do is I'm going to blow it up a little bit so that we can see the question. Okay,
Okay.
let's look for the, okay, one of them. Let me look at the passage first. I think I marked some names out here. I think I
Yes, yes.
marked a name which was Brian Turner.
Right.
Okay, Brian Turner was a name that I marked. Now let's see if Brian Turner is going to be of any use to me. Okay, so Brian Turner I have marked. Now let's go back to this thing. I can see Professor Brian Turner. Okay, now what
Yes.
I can do is I can match the names with the questions, that is the options, that is A, B, C, D, E. I can match it to 1 to 7. I think that would be easier than matching the sentences to the names, right? So,
Okay, yeah.
yeah. So let's just see what Professor Turner has to say, because we have to look for opinion. So let's start reading from here. They say, Professor Brian Turner at Deakin University has studied the research literature on left-handedness and found out that handedness goes with sidedness. So he says, so 9 out of 10 people are right-handed, 8 are right-footed. Okay, then he says, he noted that this distinctive asymmetry. Now, everything that we read is not going to be useful to us, but we need to see that what are the things in the question that is going to be useful to us. I read about asymmetry. Okay, so where can I see asymmetry out here? Is it in 1? No. Option
No.
1. Is it in option 2? No. No. Okay, is it in 3? No. Is it in 4? No. But I can see in option 7, I can see asymmetry. Okay, asymmetry, which was given here by Brian Turner, I can see it here. So who has said this? It was said by Professor Turner. Now, am I going to write Professor Turner? No, I have to write A to E, and Professor Turner is at E. So eventually I will write E out here, right? I will write E out here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is how it actually goes. Okay. Now let's go to one more. They have given, I want you to try to do it. They have given something about Paul Broca, right? So can we read that sentence about Paul Broca? I want you to read up till here, the one which I have marked. If it's visible to you, otherwise I will read. Yes. Can you read it?
I'm just trying to, yeah, now I need to zoom in. So yes, I can read it. I'm going to from Dr. Paul Broca made
the remarkable finding that patients
what is the word?
finding
that patterns.
Finding that patients. Okay, I'll just read it for you. No issues. I'll read it for you. Okay. Dr. Paul Broca made the remarkable finding that patients who had lost their powers of speech as a result of stroke. So what did Paul Broca do? He found out that patients who had lost their powers of speech was actually a result of right-handedness and left-handedness. So we are talking about some people using their, right hand and some people using their left hand. So he found out that people who use their left hand, they lost their powers of speech. Let's see if we can find out lost their powers of speech. So here, if you see the options here, I can see lose the power of speech. Can you see this? Lose their power of speech?
Ma'am, you will have to quickly, ma'am, you'll have to quickly repeat very quickly, because when you were speaking, I think there was a network issue.
Okay. Okay. No issue.
Just from the point where we.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'll just tell you. Can you hear me? Am I audible now?
That what the Dr. Broca identified from there.
Okay. Okay. So let me tell you this sentence again. So they say, pay attention. Dr. Paul Broca made the remarkable finding that patients who lost their powers of speech as a result of stroke, right? So they say that Dr. Paul Broca found out something about patients who lost their powers of speech. Now, what we need to do is we need to find out if somebody lost their powers of speech in the options. So can we see lose their power of speech in number 5? Yes. Yes. So it's in, can you see it here? Is it visible to you? Hello? Hello? Yeah. Hello? Yes. So actually this
Am I
is,
audible?
yeah, now you're, okay. So
Ah.
Paul Broca said it. Yes. So Paul Broca was there. Paul Broca was at A. So the answer for this is A. So in short, what, yes. So the answer for this is A. Okay.
A.
Yeah. Okay. So this is clear. Okay.
Yes.
So what we did, let's just overview the steps again. We read the question very carefully. We located the keywords.
Yes.
Okay, like the passage. We reasoned out in the question. We
Yes.
matched the names with the keywords and we wrote the answer.
For the answer. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So what are the different task types you will be learning in reading? You'll be learning, first of all, type A and type B. Okay, so type A is completion types where you have fill in the blanks, you have MCQs, you have true, false, not given, you have yes, no, not given. Similarly, in type B, you have the match types, which is the match the info, match the gist, match the content, and match the headings. As I told you, 3 passages would be there. So, yes. So all this you will be learning in my class. How to use the keywords, how to look at synonyms, how to rephrase or paraphrase, how to spot it, and how to find out the best option and eliminate the wrong options. Okay. So like today we did a small part of reading session. Okay, definitely I know that reading consists of many more questions. Like I'll show you some of the questions which we also have. We also have some fill in the blanks. We have these kind of option type questions where you will learn a lot, right? So Ginny, when do you plan to give your IELTS, like approximately in how many days? Any idea or any?
I'm still thinking to maybe within a month's time. So I'll have to prepare.
Okay, so let me tell you the technique. So first of all, we'll prepare you for your IELTS. You'll be doing listening, writing, reading, and speaking. I'll be providing you the resources for reading. That is the soft copies of the question papers. For listening, I'll be giving you the audio visuals. For writing, I'll be giving you links to different websites whereby you can connect and you can, I'll also be giving you some PDFs for high scoring essays. And also speaking, I'll be giving you the FAQs and some reference videos, right? So if you want, yes, so it's very important because if you want to start class and you want to do really well, then you need a lot of resources. And all these resources we are giving you as part of the course. Okay, so as you said, you had heard of Omega Language Academy. So you can definitely contact me on the number which is given on the screen. That is 6364343510. You can take a screenshot of this. And similarly, you can also email us at omegatoppersacademy@gmail.com. So in short, you will be learning all these things under one roof, that is RSL, LSRW, the listening, speaking, writing, and reading. You'll be getting a lot of resources. You'll be getting lots of practice with the different task types. And definitely most of my students who have given IELTS in the last 15 days have got great scores like 7, 7.5 and above. And some of them have, like recently one student, she got 8 in reading and 8.5 in listening. Yes. And another was 8.5 she got in speaking. So these are some of the high scores of my students. So definitely I can tell you again that you are in safe hands, and whenever you want to join, you can just connect with us and you can start classes in. Okay.
Wow. Ma'am, one last question. So how much time do I need to, pick up to write the exam, like to cover up entire hours? So what is the duration?
Okay, so I would definitely say it depends upon your skill. If you definitely if you have you're able to pick up the tips and tricks which are quite easy, then you can learn within 3 to 4 days. You can learn one section perfectly. Or I would say if your speed is faster, you would learn it in around 3 days. So it is very easy to complete. But yes, we do give you lots of practice which requires a certain amount of duration, which we'll be mentioning to you once you enroll with us. and we'll be
Okay.
talking to you. The concerned person will be talking to you regarding this. So what is important is, first of all, you enroll with us as soon as possible, because the procedure goes that we will start with all the section. We will do your mock test or whatever revision. And then when you're
Mhm.
prepared, immediately you can book your IELTS exam. So there won't be any delay as such. And that score is valid for 3 years.
Okay, great, great. Sure, ma'am. I will just quickly have a word with my family, and
Yes,
then
please.
have a word with my
Yes,
parents also, what they will just guide me. Immediately, I'll
definitely.
call Omega Language Academy and I'll enroll, ma'am.
Definitely. That's fantastic. So I'm hoping to see you, Ginny, in my class,
Yes,
because,
sure, ma'am.
yes, because,
I'm really excited, and I want to. In just few minutes only, I was able to pick up few things. So I'm sure I'll really learn a lot from you, ma'am. Sure, I will
yeah,
contact
yeah.
Omega Language Academy.
Yes, thank you so much, Ginny, and looking forward to hearing
Yeah,
from you, and all the best. Okay. So thank
thank
you
you so
so
much
much.
once again. Thank you once again, ma'am. Yeah,
Bye-bye.
bye bye.